To throw, it's Sayan. Here comes the rush. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
It's a draw. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's fourth down.
Offense on the field, it's fourth down and 9. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. There'll be a rule down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
What a great conversion, and they pay off that gutsy call from their head coach to go for it on fourth down. In the pocket, the quarterback needs to pick a matchup and then be on time with the ball. The wide receiver is able to get past the sticks before he turns, and it
looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Yes, sir.
Return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Makes the grab. It's Sategna. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll go in the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Handoff here from the shotgun. That's the 45. Stop right.
Come on, bro. I had that. Oh, I was going with
You're
it.
supposed to build the defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
Has the first down and more. He's got a crease. They make the tackle, but that plane moves it inside the red zone. The Sooners line up on 1st and 10 now. Delayed handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. Be a loss on the play.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Takes the handoff. It's Robinson. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Receiver makes the grab, and they'll make the tackle, but he'll bring up fourth down. They are in field goal range. So now on comes the field goal unit. 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break.
Well, that is exactly how to stop these quarterback design runs. You got to be aggressive up front and win your one-on-ones. Look at these guys, these defensive linemen. They are winning. They're getting into the backfield. And there's nowhere to go for this quarterback.
Looking to pass. It's Sayin. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down.
Well, Chris, 3rd down is the game within the game, and this is a really nice play call from this play caller, and then solid execution from the quarterback, from the wide receiver on the outside. They're able to find space and get the completion for a 1st down.
Man, looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle.
This D-line is just winning the line of scrimmage, and this battle up front, they're being more physical and more aggressive, and the quarterback doesn't have really any chance to gain positive yards. You can tell he's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage from the get-go.
And the game just good enough for a 1st down.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch, and here this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence, and he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. 6th play of the drive coming up. That's a design quarterback keeper. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry.
The defense has got to start committing more guys to stopping the run, because on these quarterback runs, think about it.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. The 10. Touchdown.
Yeah! Yeah! Let's go! Let's go!
Position has to change.
Oh, you, baby! Oh, you!
Field goal range, Chris, and he's got to make sure.
It's my boys. That's my squad.
He feels like he's got 3 points in his pocket. He puts it in harm's way, and not only is it picked, but it's taken back for 6. What a return in the athleticism from this secondary.
The extra point is good. It's 17-0. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Oh, the pocket collapsing. He's going to pull it down and run. He gets the first and more.
Go get him hurt. You gonna get him hurt. You gonna get him hurt.
It's an outstanding job by this quarterback of seeing the coverage down the field, but also seeing the rush lanes and the opportunity to get on the outside and use his legs. And he's able to just move the chains right away, step out of bounds, and avoid the hit. Really nice job.
Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Tackle made to the 36. It'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. First down. Looking to throw the football. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
What an outstanding job by the defense. The route was timed perfectly. It was a good throw, but it's just better defense to prevent the touchdown. Now this offense has got to go back to the drawing board.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball's got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
This offense trying to get going is putting together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw. It's Sayan. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
This will likely be the last play of the half. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in?
Bullshit. Come on, man.
Touchdown, Ohio State.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So an important
Well,
touchdown just before halftime.
I didn't want you to score. I don't want you to get no hope. No hope whatsoever.
And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. Buckeyes will kick this away to start the 2nd half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First play of the 2nd half is a handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on 1st down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Gonna run it. It's Robinson. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. He continued to lean in the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really
got an opening here. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
This is an outstanding job up front of getting everybody targeted and blocked up. Puller does a great job. He's able to pull around and get that block on the 2nd level. But this is about patience and vision from the running back. You've got to set up those blocks in front of you, and then the vision to find the seam and take off. What a great run and a huge play for this offense.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to get
breaking into the clear. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Let's go. Let's go, boy.
I always talk
Let's
about
go.
vision and patience from a running back.
Let's go.
There's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Sayan. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. He's been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this.
Going for a big play downfield. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. An explosive play for this passing game, and now Joel is suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got to...
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the 3rd quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
And he's got it. The 2-point conversion to make this a 16-point lead, back within 2 scores. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Now it's 2nd down here. Hand it off for a draw. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage.
Oh, the pass is picked off. And a big takeaway by the defense on the final play of the quarter. As we hit the quarter break, Oklahoma has the lead. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Back to pass. It's Sayan. Looking to scramble. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a 3-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
And that run produces a decent gain. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
That was the most important play for this offense. Had to get the conversion if they wanted any chance in this game whatsoever. Now, put it into 5th gear. They've got to go.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Ohio State. Looked like a design run all the way, and the big guys up front do a great job for the touchdown.
Chris, these type of plays and these schemes are such an advantage for the offense. You're adding that extra player to the run game by having your quarterback carry the football, and it's so difficult to adjust for a defense. And that physicality of that O-line, you're exactly
All right.
They're winning the line of scrimmage.
Come on.
That's an easy touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Chewing clock with the running game. Open field ahead. Now here he goes. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
He's got space. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. Ohio State will call their 2nd timeout. They've got one more timeout to use now. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Here comes the pressure. Going to try to use his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
What an outstanding pickup by this quarterback. Defense is doing everything right. They've got coverage down the field, and yet this quarterback's able to get the line to gain and keep his offense out there and the clock moving. That is an outstanding job of game management.
Trying to catch the defense with the draw. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
This is a good call and really good execution. It takes some patience, first from the quarterback, getting those eyes downfield. But for this draw to be successful, I think it's all about that pass set from the offensive lineman. They got to really sell that pass set in order to get the defensive lineman up the field, and then there you go for a nice little run. Good job by the runner.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown,
Yes.
Sooners. And Oklahoma
Yes.
punches back.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You've got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. He keeps it on the design run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Scanning the field, it's saying defense is coming after him. Tight end makes the grab. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackled, but 1st down.
Chris, running the football is so important. You can pick up first downs on these run plays. The offensive line doing a nice job. It just makes everything easier. It's easier on the play caller. It's easier on the quarterback. Everybody is relaxed when you can run the football. And here, first down for the offense.
Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly.
This is great recognition by the quarterback. He sees that soft spot in the defense for his slot wide receiver, and then as a wide,
football's loose. The offense able to retain possession. Very lucky to still have a chance to win this. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. QB keeper all the way. Loose football. The offense has it and still going.
Oh my God!
Scoop and score. Wow.
You a sorry sack of shit.
The Buckeyes with an answer. So it's going to come down to this. A two-point conversion to tie the score and try to force overtime. Design quarterback run. And he's going to muscle into the end zone. The two-point try.
Bullshit! Come on, man. Come on, dog. That's bullshit.
The kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
it's a nice run, but at this point in the game, they need to get some chunk plays down the field.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to pass. It's Mateer. Looks like he's going to run it. Slides to avoid the big hit. And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock.
In these tight games, having the ability as a quarterback to convert and move the chains with a big play on the outside, this is a huge moment. And a guy that's doing a great job really throughout the game, making decisions and managing his offense.
And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Powering through. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. So here we go. Spot the ball at the 33. This is a 50-yard game-winning field goal attempt. Can he do it? And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. No press here. The defense backing away. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. One last pass attempt falls in.
Yes!
And that will wrap up this game.
Yes! Shit!
Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Pratt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yes!